Welcome back, my dearest evilest Germans. Welcome back, my evil demons. Welcome back, my evil friends, to ever so amazing, sexy, random Cossacks, where Demon of Awesome is playing some amazing Cossacks games randomly, single mission specifically, and only single mission specifically. But hell's mother humping bells, we are playing a thing of the past, the return of the white bogs, and we are here already. So hell's bells, let's continue building a huge chunk of halberdiers on level 2 manja. We're gonna upgrade to level 3 for the damage, because damage is always nice, and we can also upgrade a building of halberdiers for 15%, additionally 500 wood and 5,000 food, which we actually have in a bajazillion, my friends. So again, the Germans are attacking us from each of these locations. They are evil, they don't like us for some reason, I don't know why. We're bringing food, we're bringing education to these savages, and they say no to our drugs. Well, we shall say no to their drugs with our drugs called muskets. That's how we're gonna say it. So first I'm gonna disable one of their locations from which they're coming, and that's gonna be specifically this one, because that is the closest one, and that's the exact one I really want to annihilate first. Okay, so we're gonna spam a huge chunk of these beautiful men, which cost 1 gold piece, manja. 1 gold piece, 85 food, and iron 25. They're cheap as fuck, but still, iron is iron and gold is gold, and they're all kind of fucking hard to get. Oh, we get an additional level 3 of this, or level 3 of this. Fury procurement of food, more. Why not? Food 1,000, sorry, 10,600, and wood 6,000. I'm gonna go for that. Get more food with the little bit men we actually have. As you can see, this is what they want from that thing that is like get back our grass up, which is actually called the upgrade of some such thing. Let's get a Hellberg precision plus 20%. Unbelievable. Let's get for that wood 2,000, iron 900. I'm gonna get the much I can get out for the halberdiers, so we can spam them a little bit faster, and we can make a proper formation. That's how I play only. I always play proper formations. Never do I send my units just without any formation, without officer, without standard. I like making that. That's how I play, at least. You know, that's how I motherfucking play. And it is very valuable because you can annihilate so much, and this is just a fact, manja. They add so much to your units. I don't know the numbering and all that bullshit, but they add a lot of defense and morale boost. And considering the morale is a big thing in this game, in the end of the day, it's a must. It's a must, because they start running away, they start going back to the fort, to their own cities, wherever they are, outposts, and that's a very, again, nice addition. I love it, I motherfucking love the addition of that. So I hope the Cossacks slowly evolves towards the American Conquest way of doing this morale stuff, and maybe even formations being quite close to Cossacks 2, which Cossacks 2 has again a fantastic game, actually, first and foremost. If you like infantry formation of the Napoleonic era, and you like that volley fire like a nobody's bitch, and you actually have a control, and you have the supply, and everything is amazing about Cossacks 2. Again, all the GSC RTS games are unique. This is a very important thing to remember. They are all that much unique. So let's see. Field efficiency, durability, that's the thing. So you don't want this green, you want always to be golden part, and you need only one. There you go. With just 1 mil you can do a lot. And for that we need 25,000 wood and gold 200. Do we have wood? We have 100,000 wood, and we can do it. Thank you very much. Let's go. Halberdier creation speed 25%, wood 5,000, gold 400, and iron 2,000. Again, I'm a little bit of a cheapskate when it comes to iron and coal, but in this now moment I will be doing it. As you can see how much destruction we do with only a few buildings close to each other, full on manly men, and again the distance is very important, and they do have a long range of musket fire, and again a huge chunk of musket fire opening constantly. That's completely, again, here how many men? 10. This is again a blacksmith, 10, and 5 from the beautiful dwelling. It's not a storehouse, it's a dwelling. Let's control 2 again these things and tell them all to gather right here if we're gonna build anything. I'm gonna build anything from there. 12 only people now here, only 12, my friends. So let's spam a huge chunk of our friends called peasantry. Thank you very much. This is not enough. This is not enough. But I will be building 2 of each. 2 drummers, 2 standard bearers, and 2 officers. You can see this, the standard bearers and the drummer has an upgrade on the morale and defense, plus 14, plus 21. A ridiculously amount. Just imagine how it stacks. How it stacks on the regular of now at the moment on plus 3 if you want defense on the halberdiers. Ridiculous stacking indeed, my friends. Ridiculous stacking indeed. Ridiculous stacking. Love it. Love it. We're gonna explore everything, my dearest friends. We're gonna explore everything. The moment I get a lot of wood and all that, I am gonna build a caravel or a carrack just for you people to see all that shit. But again, there's a lot of iron and coal, which I would like prefer, but for now to utilize on my units. First, at least disable the faggots that are attacking us. The moment we fuck them in the ass, they'll know it, and I'll know it. So you take one of your officers, right? Finding an officer can be difficult, mind you. 72 virgins. There you go. These are virgins. They've not fought one battle, I would say. Well, some of them did in the beginning. And there you go. We have a drummer, we have an officer in the middle, and a standard bearer on this position. And alone we can defeat everything. At least that brochure tells us that. But if it's the truth, I have no idea. Anyway, let's build a few more of our beautiful men. Look how fast we're now building because of the upgrades from the blacksmith. And that's all we got from the blacksmith. That's it. There are no more upgrades for our halberdiers to be upgraded very well. That is built very fast. Let's position more of our men over in this location. Thank you very much. As you can see how much we are gathering here around this destroyed obelixes of the Belixes, and of course protection from with the men from this location, which how many we actually can have. There are 50 I think you can have there, so that's awesome. That Pete, should say the boat is still reporting some damage maybe on him, a little bit of damage, but again it's only one beautiful man, or actually 2 men firing upon the enemy, and that's it. Not enough, that's for sure. So we can build a carrack, why the hell not? For my first ever carrack, I'm gonna build, that's iron 2000, okay, gold is gonna be the problem, 7,000, not really, okay, we can build one. We can actually build one. I don't know where it's building, because I'm not seeing that structure, you know, like usually when you build in COSSACKS, you see the beginning and then you see the end, but for now I'm not seeing it, so I have no idea what's being built or not being built here. Have no clue. I'm not building it from what I'm seeing at least, so I'm gonna leave it as is. I did take one, so as you can see all our money gone down, everything that we chose, so that's there. Let's choose only an officer again, and not the standard bearer. I mix between the standard bearer and an officer, but the officer actually kind of looks like an officer from the Southern Strike series, Southern Strike 1, Southern Strike 2, specifically the English American officer. So this is how we're gonna be doing, my friend. We're gonna take these beautiful men and women. We're gonna upgrade their morale defense as we move towards them. We have these 2 factions, should I say formations of evil, and they will be attacking the enemy towards this location. Attack and move. Attack and move. And as you can see, their immediate formation, attack formation. Halberd up front, prepared to rape, pillage, and burn the Germans. Now it's important for us, of course, to have... Oh yeah, we do not have enough dwellings to actually get more units out of all this. Again, this kind of formation gives you such a boost to everything. Plus 3 on the attack, plus 5 on defense at the moment. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, as you can see here. Beautiful, a beautiful thing indeed. And so they move in through this little pass of Rohan, attacking the enemy peasants, which are evil peasants, can shoot flame arrows on you if they wanted to. If they wanted to, they can, but they can't because they are not targeting the building, they're targeting the man of Spain. They're targeting the holy man of Spain, and holy man of Spain can do evil things. Let's get over here, I don't like having my drummers like this. They're kinda gonna get fucked. That's not a good thing. I don't like the position where my drummers are. They're targeting the drummer. He might die very soon. Like, they're a support unit, but they give a large chunk of good thing. for us. So let's charge over here, thank you very much. Annihilate the peasantry, which they are actually peasants, so hell mother humping bells. We can see the blue people, which are the Maya, which of course they have their own mines, only level 5, well that is only 5 people, not fully upgraded. And that's it. We're gonna leave you guys right here. And that way we disable one of their things here. We're gonna leave this formation here to hold it for the rest of the game. I think that's how we need to play it. I think that's how you really need to play this. You know, hold them there for that one entire mission, because they're gonna spam like, oh, you're gonna get fucking attacked. You're gonna get fucking attacked. One more time at least, I think. And that's a GG. So again, no building all of our units anymore because we're full on everything. We can build additional fort, which is 20,000 stone. How are we gonna store 34,000? Okay, we can deal all over the wood, 100,000, 4,000 for the fort. We have enough of that, so we can build additional fort to annihilate anything that we really want. But where to build the damnable thing? Well, to be honest, I am gonna bring in the good stuff. I'm gonna bring in the good stuff, my dear friends. I'm gonna bring in the good stuff. And the good stuff is I'm gonna build a proper fort. Right? I'm gonna build a proper fort, first and foremost. Fortress, sorry, a fortress. I like their pathfinding going into the enemy, which is not really a good thing. They're gonna get captured or raped by the Indians, and my friends, you don't want to get that in your ass. I believe at least that you don't want to get that in your ass. So this is where we're gonna build a fortress. This is the path towards death. The moment you start attacking them, they're gonna be moving into you. So hell's motherfucking bells. Build me right here. I like how immediately this formation moved back. They changed their positions. Excellent. Let's move all of our men over here. They're going to be taking the fort so they can open fire from this fort upon the enemy. There are the Mayas, pikemen, no less. Pikemen, no less. And they're slowly. Now, fortress should give us a boost of men. Boost of evil men. And let's see how many boosts of men we can get. So at the moment our population is 520. Max is, well, 770. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Let's get inside, guys. Let's get inside. Thank you very much. Let's get inside. Everybody inside. Now we can build a town center, which will be immediately here. Thank you. Excellent. And now we have a huge chunk of guns, a beautiful looking fort, first and foremost, and of course the enemy scout towers, which should be able to open fire upon us at some point. And complete destruction here by us. Now this thing wastes coal and iron. That's the gist of it. This is the thing that wastes coal and iron. So you want to have it in a big supply. Can we upgrade? Not until we build the town center. Not until we build a town center. Beautiful stuff indeed. Okay, now we'll be moving our men over here. This group, this formation Delta Bravo 6-4, which is this group, and we'll be moving in towards the enemy and raping the pillaging. Now we annihilated their starting positions. Now scout enemy towers. We can easily annihilate everything else. We can take it slow, we can take it evil. We can take it slow or we can take it evil, so to speak. You know what? Move on. Move on. I don't know if they can actually survive all this. That's gonna be an interesting point. If they can survive, what's gonna happen to them? So we can build musketeers here. Mancha. Musketeers better than arquebusiers. Definitely. You can also upgrade a cavalry. Enables cavalry building and all the good stuff. But as you can see, definitely we'll be needing a little bit more than this. Get over here, guys. Get over here. That's okay. That's only a few people shooting at you. It's fine. As long as they don't kill these guys, I'm okay with this. Excellent. Peasantry thought that they could actually annihilate us. Of course they can't. Yes, rape those fuckers. We have armor. Do remember, we have actual armor on our halberdiers. And that gives us a tad bit of an advantage. A tad bit of an advantage compared to the naked people. Now, charge into them. Rape, pillage, and burn. Go, go, go. Do not lose officers. Do not lose the beautiful officers, drummers, or the standard bearers. Thank you very much. We don't want that to happen. And this way we annihilated this. And it's a GG. Leave your guys here. Excellent. And that's it. That's all we had to do. And no more enemy attacks from these locations. At least I don't know if they will be attacking if we move away from them. We could test that shit out. But I don't want to risk that because I'm going to get annoyed at the moment. So that's it, my friends. This is it. This is the win-win part. Now, of course, if we push into the enemy here, there's gonna be a problem because the enemy has a huge chunk of buildings and we have to capture them for our own. But we don't have to. We have artillery guns, and the artillery guns can annihilate every single building without even being touched by me. In terms of, you know, melee mode. There you go. Sexy like a beast. And our first COSSACK. Now I have no idea what this thing does. I'll press U. Press U and you can see the upkeep of iron and coal and all the good stuff. Sexy, right? But you have a description. Prototype of Now Santa Maria. Average size for cannon ship with 2 guns on each board. Effective for shelling buildings and masses of enemy troops. Does not fire point blank. And that's the nice thing. Again, this U option where you can just press and see what units does, what their description, everything. Halberdier, average creation time and low cost. Very strong in melee combat and possesses a high protection from arrows and bullets owing to a strong cuirass. The main combat unit of the Spanish early in the game. The most important upgrades referring to this unit are those which improve the creation speed, effective for capturing and defending buildings. We are amazing at that. We are amazing at that. But now we shall be concentrating on this. But the description of this specific structure is as follows. This structure, fortress, is designed to create infantry and cavalry units, as well as artillery. After the corresponding upgrades, new types of troops are available to create, effective for defense purposes. Good stuff, my friend. Good stuff. So here it is, finally, our academy, our town center. Look at the options, and they're nicely positioned, right? You have this for specifically food procurement on this part, right? Then you have the field durability, peasant creation speed, and peasant creation speed on this point, right? And then you have enabled construction of dwellings, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and the building durability in that one location. So that's nicely positioned as to what, where, how, when. Good stuff. It's again similar to COSSACKS. It's always like it's a fucking COSSACK game. I mean, it's the engine upgrade, the new engine, but it's a GSC game first and foremost, which is the more important thing. So again, creation of peasants would be beneficial, but I'm going for building melee durability, maybe. Fortress cost minus 50%. Well, to be honest, I don't need any fortresses, but that's a 65,000 wood and food 23,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. But nothing that I'm gonna be concentrating on. Let's see the upgrades. Here also we have the different additional upgrades. We have spoken about this in that one video where we're defending against the British, I believe. So protection of armored soldiers. Good stuff. Creation, peasant creation speed, and armored soldiers defense, which are all beneficial, and that's something I will go immediately. So protection of armored soldiers +2. That's gold 370 and iron 100 and 100. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff indeed. And now, my dear evil friends, we cannot build anything else, because why? Sad demon, that's why. We can build a church, give us those church people. I believe they give you church people. Let's see how much. Well, okay, that's nothing. Literally nothing. We're going to position it right here. Thank you very much. We're going to build that. Thank you very much. And then we're going to additionally build something else. Specifically artillery guns. We're going to prepare our move towards the Maya. We're going to take it slow. Take it sexually towards them. And do it the proper way. There are no mortars. There are no howitzers and all that in this game. So you can't build those specific kind of types of units. But artillery is enough as it is, because they alone can annihilate everything that the enemy actually has. And of course, again, we have this beautiful COSSACK. I'm going to position over here. And it's going to be, again, useless because I don't know if there is a position from which, maybe there is an actual position from which I can utilize it. There is a little bit of space here, right? And it's a massive freaking fortress. The enemy fortress, the enemy towns are massive, right? So Hell's Bells. Let's see how many fortress. 300. Yes, that's how the fortress works. Let's get again the upgrade armor soldier strength +2, 20,000 wood, Jesus fucking Christ, and that's gonna be the biggest thing. And because we have a lot of wood, I'm not that, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have any problem with that. Blockhouses, that's all good. No need for a different fortress. We can build a fort. I mean, why the hell not if you want to really build a huge chunk of specific types of units, and because the fortress cannot build halberdiers. That comes for the fort itself. So Hell's Mother Humping Bells. If you want fort and arquebusiers, you need the fortress. Should I say the fort? So where to build a fort is the question. Let's build a fort right here. Yeah, why the hell not right here? So we can build musketeers. They're a great unit, sexy unit, they get sexy looking, but you can also build fusiliers, which is a sexy unit, of course. We can upgrade to the cavalry, which we'll immediately do. That's 2,000 wood and 5,000 stone. Let's go for it. As you can see again, the upgrade. I like the addition of how it looks. Like slow, you can see it's being upgraded, being built. You can see the scaffoldings and all that. Beautiful. Just, you know, I mean, remember these are 2D. We're talking about 2D stuff, and how much 2D really means in general. Because how much it adds to the look of the game and how people can actually make, not today's again 2D indie bullshit that we have, but real 2D made with love. All that 2D now that we have is a pixelated shit, that awful goddamn pixelated shit that we are getting, everything indie bullshit. Ugh, disgusting. Then we're not talking about that. We're talking about before the bullshit of AAA games becoming like AAA, mind you, AAA bullshit, becoming the norm, and everybody must have AAA games. And then we have this indie renaissance, which is not really a renaissance, it's getting a little bit stale as fuck. And I mean, before all that, right? And GSC does that amazingly. As I say, COSSACKS 2 has the best looking 2D game I know. There's so much detail, you just have to look at it, mind you. Just to fucking look at it, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that looks amazing. Just look at this game alone. 2002. Fucking amazing look. Upgrade for the engine of COSSACKS 1. Look at the amount of detail there is. Look at the amount of detail there is, my friends. I would take this 2D over many other 2D engines anytime. But there are many amazing 2D engines. Not just this one. There are amazing 2D engines, not just this one, mind you. So that's sexy. This is actually destroyed kind of a structure, so we cannot really even capture it or even find out if there is something unique in it. And that's it. How much now do we have population of? 895 because of the fort, of course, right? Maybe, I don't know. But let's see upgrades again. Okay, artillery. Artillery rate of fire, great. Artillery rate of fire, wow, wait, really? Introduce bags of lead foil. Change the bag loading artillery, okay. Artillery range, good stuff. Artillery accuracy and accuracy. So there are two of these points that are just specific to the artillery. Enables 18th century build to be built. Well, infantry, that's fusiliers. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's see the cavalry creation speed. 18th century cavalry creation speed or cavalry creation speed. Oh, this is just enable healing upgrade, which are you of course organize church to aid wounded soldiers. Introduce a veterinary service, horse healing upgrade, and we have artillery repair crews, enable artillery repairs. Okay, construction speed of all buildings except fortress and locality plus 90%. That's I'm gonna go for immediately, because who knows what we'll be needed to build. Look at these waterfalls. That fucking looks like sex. Can you even pass through this? No, you can't. That's okay. That's it. This is all we're gonna see. This is all we're gonna be seeing. Okay, so definitely no enemy of anything, of any kind in specifically this location. But you see, maybe we'll be able to pass through this point and attack the enemy from the side, maybe. Maybe. But for now, we're gonna upgrade. So there you go. Enable cannon building. 10,000 wood, 2,000 stone. We're gonna build, because the moment we build cannon, it's a GG for this map. Now while I did it first time, I just charged into with the infantry and did the massive raids. It was like you didn't have to do it. The artillery alone does a massive fucking thing to this game, because these bastards do not have an artillery bastards. So we can easily rape, pillage and burn the fuckers. So this is what we're gonna be doing. We can upgrade, of course, cost of the cannons, reduction, and cannon construction speed. We're gonna go for cannon construction speed. We're gonna build our first cannons. We're gonna do a massive fucking damage upon the enemy. Let's get into this. Thank you. And to even build the cannons, you need peasantry, I believe. So I'll spell. Also, conquistadors of 16th century. For the Spain, I'm guessing it's a unique unit. OMG, really? Yes. They are very sexy, heavily armored, but they still can die because they're just humans, right? Cost, well, I don't need it. Let's see the cost at the moment. 2,500 wood, 50 gold and iron, 1,000 and coal 150. I can just, well, first let's get with the upgrades of speed so we don't have to jerk around overly too much. Now that we actually have all these, we can upgrade maybe to this level of 3 and 4 and 5. No, we cannot. Why? Because Demon fails at the basics of the game. Let's see why Demon fails the basics of the game. Let me see. I think there it is. Invite geologists from Europe. Enable deposit revelation and mine upgrade. This is it. You have to upgrade that way. Compared to COSSACKS 1, which you just build a certain, I think, structure, and then you can build, or you can do it from the get-go, or something like that. I don't know. It's okay. Of course, we have a church. We can build peasantry inside, which is actually a priest. And now with that upgrade of gold, iron, and all that stuff, we can finally upgrade to the bigger levels, which is level 3 is wood 5,000, gold 1,100, and wood 20. Food 25,000. That's a lot of everything, but that's why we're gonna be going, especially for gold and iron compared to stone and everything else, as in the end gold and everything else is more needed. It's just gold, iron, and coal than stone. If we're gonna be wasting a huge chunk of everything like cannons and utilizing even musketeers, it's gonna be an interesting thing again to lose all the iron and coal because you don't know how to upgrade stuff. Good stuff indeed. So let's build our first 2 cannons right here, or right here. Beautiful. I'm gonna control 1 key. These 2, right? These 2 beautiful things. Control 1. I'm gonna tell them to spam over here. Always a nice thing. I'm gonna build a huge chunk of help here. No, we do not have enough of peasantry inside. Why? Because Demon doesn't know that you need peasantry to build stuff. Unbelievable. I'm gonna tell all our peasants to now mount over here. Maybe. I don't know if I should. I mean, if I'm gonna upgrade to dwelling level 2 and all that, maybe that would be more beneficial. Peasant creation speed, where are the dwellings? Give me the ability to build better dwellings. And enable dwelling number 2. Let's go with that. Enable dwellings number 2. We shall do that immediately. And here comes our first ever cannons of the 58th century BC. Amazing weapons of mass destruction. I can say that myself because I know. With them I can annihilate each of these buildings and not gear of getting overly too close to the Germans. That would be a bad thing. That would be a very... Now we can build dwelling number 2. Maybe there is number 3. I don't know. They're definitely different looking dwelling. Good stuff. Good stuff. How much do they cost? Wood 1,900 and stone 50. Build only 2 for now. We'll build 2 for now. Okay, you know what? Because all these dwellings are here, right? And they're on number 2. Let's tell them actually to get inside this. This is gonna be specifically all of these dwellings gonna go into that, and all other dwellings go to something else. Storehouse, blacksmith, storehouse, dwelling. Yeah, okay. So everybody's gonna get inside. So when you put a waypoint on the specific building, fortress, fort, the peasants go right into it when they create it. So that's nice. Let's see a blacksmith. We have not checked blacksmith in a long time, but they do add a lot of new upgrades now. Armored soldier shields +2. Why the hell not? I'm gonna be utilizing a lot of halberdiers, but I'm gonna try utilizing a little bit of musketeers. The musketeers. Let's get inside here. Over here. I'm gonna spam a lots of peasants. Right there. All these peasants are gonna join in on the fun here. And now that we have these 2 beautiful cannons, beautiful sexy cannons, let's see the U upon them. Description: gun, a weapon possessing the greatest range and a considerable damage force. Can be effectively used against a group of units or masses of troops. One shot can kill several enemy soldiers. can also be effectively used against enemy ships and structures. Takes a very long time to create and is expensive, but there's an excellent vision range. Really? That's cool for them. And there you go, not destroyed by these beauties, but destroyed by our amazing weapons of mass destructions. That is the fortress and the fort. But you see, fort hitting and hitting the damnable thing here. Thankfully, only the fortress wastes a huge chunk of everything else. Okay, now do remember I have upgraded mines, and I want all my upgraded mines to be upgraded with full more men inside. A little bit more men inside. A little bit more men inside. I need gold and iron. I need a huge chunk of those. Like, huge chunk of those. Excellent. Excellent. Our beautiful men are entering the fort. We can build some conquistadors. At some point we will. But we need also a little bit of a sight towards the Germans. If we can annihilate them from afar. I think the drummer's also going to have a nice distance. Go ahead, search and destroy the Mayan settlement, conquer their buildings and attack their warriors. On easy mode you have to capture at least 3 Mayan fortresses. On easy, but this is not an easy. What are we gonna do when it's not an easy? That's the question. That is the question, my friends. Now we might have actually activated the bastards and they're gonna be attacking us soon. But before we do that, let's see if when we move these bastards away. Now that, do remember, we kind of annihilated this. We cannot capture it with infantry and all that. Let's move out this infantry away and let's see how this is gonna go. If they're gonna repeatedly attack us, that's gonna be a problem. Well, to be honest, if I'm gonna move my cannons, I need infantry to support those cannons. So mumber bells, I'm gonna do it the nice way. We're gonna have our force first and foremost ready to rape, pillage and burn the Germans, and then we can do the bad idea. Yep, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back, which is bullshit, but that's okay. I don't think I need all these men to guard that. I don't need those formations. I need only maybe a few guys there just to hold that location. I have no clue. We'll see how that's gonna go. Maybe we're gonna position a few men just for in case. Thank you very much. Level 5 and all the good stuff. Let's get to level 5 of a gold mine, and I'm gonna get as much as I can out of that. So we definitely need, for the next upgrade into the coal mine and iron mine, we need a lot of gold, which is 7,000 gold, which at the moment we do not have. Which at the moment we do not have. Come on, thank you very much. Excellent. That's a lot of upgrades, my friend. That's a lot of beautiful sex upgrades. Very sexy upgrades indeed. So Halberdiers ready to fight the good fight against the Germans. Let's build our, again, additional formation right here. Or we could try and send in these bastards. Let's position actually right over here. We're gonna be converging with the fort up at the beginning and this fort over here with all the forces necessary. Specifically, I would like Halberdiers for defense for the beginning. Good stuff. Continue building infantry. Thank you very much. For now, we're gonna concentrate on Halberdiers, and after that, everything else. After that, everything else. Anybody? Okay, let's enter that coal mine or iron mine or some kind of a mine. What are you? What kind of? That's a coal mine. With these wheels, it's a coal mine. We can go level 5 finally, which would be beneficial because the moment a fort opens fire, a fortress opens fire, is going to be a GG. We're going to lose a lot of iron and a lot of coal, as we've seen that before. So, well, in that one mission of evil. So we can concentrate on that. It's again all about the goal. It's all about the goal. Let's go. What is the thing that we waste the most? It's coal, actually. The coal is the one resource we waste more than iron in terms of how much go shooty stuff on it. So Hell's Belt is going to concentrate on goal upgrade. Coal and goal upgrades. Are you there? Yes, you are. Okay, excellent. So that's a GG there for that coal mine. Now let's see how many bastards we have. Now what I'm gonna do, again, try out this. I'm gonna try out this. I'm gonna position a few men, not too many men, on these locations to take over the formations we already have there. I would prefer to have those formations in combat with me over there where I'm going now. Not you. You bastard. You're finding a really bad fighting right there for some unknown reasons. You halberdier bastard. You stay there. You don't need to be where you're supposed to go. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go for some cold steel weapon attack 27, or maybe go for the morale defense plus 23. I'm gonna go for what exactly? Now, does this really stack upon our infantry or not when we add it to the good thing, that's the morale defense plus improvement complete? I don't know. I don't know really. We can see only defense here, and of course defense against certain things. See 200 against the balls of firepower and stuff like that. As you can see here, defenses against specific stuff. Morale, here is the morale thing, I believe. General description, unit upgrades, this unit specifically. Commander's experience and all that. Feeling of comradeship, unbelievable. We actually have that. We've not seen that before. Squad experience, enemy skill, and it adds and adds and adds, so that's great. Fear of battle, 0. Fear of horses, very feared of horses. Fear of fire and all the good stuff. So let's now move these guys out of that location. The moment we move them, it's a GG, so I want to see how this is gonna go. Is this enough? That's 12 halberdiers. Are they enough to hold off the enemy coming back from those locations? That's what I'm interested in. Maybe you only need one, dude. Like, you don't need any more than that. No? Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. So that means we can go back over here. You guys can hold this. Thank you very much. You guys come back here. Sexy like a beast. And that's it. So that's it. So we don't need a huge chunk of people, but we not need enough chunk of people there to hold off that position against enemy coming back. And that's totally fine by me. That way I just move this formation that we really need it. Level 6. I believe 7 is the last level when it comes to upgrades. I believe I can fly, but I know that I cannot touch the sky. So blockhouse level 1 and blockhouse level 2. Look at this. Now blockhouse level 2, you can see here, has a cannon defense. So that's a nice addition again. That's a very nice addition. How many men? 56. Do we really need more halberdiers? Well, I would like more halberdiers. A full upgrade there goes onto the officer. But I think it'd be nice to get Fusiliers finally, and maybe a little bit of upgrade get for the Fusiliers to get them up there. Musketeer, Arquebusiers, Fusiliers, defense and the attack. Reveal map deposits, which is the classical thing. We can see where the map deposits are, and that way we can really capture the good, the bad, and the ugly that way. Let's get our formations over here. Now you can assume formation, which adds some units from these non-formation formations into the formation itself. SC-72, some units come into the force of it, and that's a very nice, and that's all you can I don't think you can add beyond that. Yeah, you can't, because it was information of 72, and if you lose a few of them, you can get back to the 72. Now information can go in the big numbers, as we all know and appreciate. So now we can see some bastards just running in circles, probably around their town centers, but because we have our guns of amazing firepower, I would like to upgrade them also in terms of the stones. Now finding that certain of the stones is actually in the academy, should I say the town center. Let's see, our artillery range plus 15. We can go 5 or 15. Well, we can go for 15 immediately then. It's all about the ranges, of course. Let's get our beautiful officer. Did I not build an officer here? I guess I did, but he might have died. Let's build 3 officers. We can get the 17th century dragoons. Very sexy units, of course, very sexy units. But they all waste ammunition, a lot of ammunition. That means a lot of coal and iron. You really need to start upgrading stuff like that, to be honest, than anything else. But can I upgrade gold? Gold, I will go always first and foremost for gold, but let's go on level 5 or the iron mine for 7,000 gold. That's a lot of gold, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Look at the 38,000 coal, 11 iron. It's going very slow, but specifically it's going very slow because we only have one iron mine. We just stopped production because we're upgrading on it. And I love also that addition is that you get that out of it all. Like, I love that. Like, when you upgrade, the production stops. I like that addition. I really enjoy it. It's a small thing, but still a very important thing. Musketeers creation, Fusiliers creation, 15,000 gold. That's too much. That's just way too much. So to get this amount of for the level 6, 26,000 gold. Food we can deal with, iron we can deal with. So again, it's all about the gold. That's why I love upgrading immediately gold whenever I can, because again, it's the good stuff. It's the good freaking stuff. Let's get our formation again of 72. Thank you very much. We have a secondary third formation of beautiful halberdiers. Now again, pretty much upgraded nicely. +5 to damage, +3 to the attack. Sexy like a beast. We've got everything. We have everything there. We can go again specifically onto the attack, weapon attack from the officer himself. The officers tend to die very fast, like very fast, and that's never a good thing. And as you can see, it's just +3 and +5, and that's the gist of it. So again, but the officer has been upgraded, so again it's the attack upon his melee. So let's get again onto the morale and defense, specifically defense and morale, because I prefer defense and morale to get a little bit uppity, considering that these bastards can really annihilate morale. These engines, these evil engines. So I need that boost, that boost of evil, that real boost of evil. So let's see how that's gonna go. Actually, you can see me. You do not see it here though. I guess that's general, but you can see it here. So that's nice. So we get a boost heavy defense on, from what I've noticed, at least an 85 against these, 171 against arrows, which is important, of course. Always an important thing. Can we get a little bit closer without getting annihilated by these fuckers? I don't know if in this game the beautiful drummers actually give you a bigger insight. So let's open fire upon these scout towers. From what I've noticed, scout towers can really annihilate your armies. They have a massive range. And opening fire, and immediately done. GG. Beautiful job by my beautiful massive rockets, which are not rockets, but that's okay. Let's get back into the town center and see the upgrades, my dearest friend. Let's see the upgrades. Artillery accuracy, I'm gonna go for that. If we skip that of 10% and we're getting this for 15, 35% or 15%, we skip for 35, do we even need to go then to 15 and that? Does it stack? That's the question. Does it stack? I have no clue, but maybe you do. I have no clue, but maybe you do. Let's see again on UNC. Do these like have like specific? No, it doesn't have like this specific morale, like this specific unit morale and stuff like that. Interesting, doesn't matter. So now I would like to clean up this mess. I have like 28 of these bastards. Now again, what Cossack has is that you have to be careful. If you want to enter the building, like here, the formation immediately breaks. So from what I've done when I first time played is always have a little bit of infantry just to retake that, so we don't break the formation, does not break all the good stuff, right? So else bells, right? Good stuff. As you can see here, again, just because of all the addition of the officer and all that, that's +3 and +5 compared to these guys, just 16-6, and there you go. Anywho, beautiful stuff in general, my friends. Beautiful stuff in general. 77 damage from the officer. Finally, the officer kind of more useful than the officers in Cossacks, because they die like nobody's bitch. So these are the housings, the dwellings, from which they will do the evil stuff against us. We want to destroy that there, and there comes their town center, which will be annihilating completely. We want to destroy everything and slowly move towards the enemy. So here we have also conquistadors. I would like to build a few conquistadors in general because they look cool. And they have horses. They cannot enter buildings though. Understandable. I'm gonna build a few of those, because why the hell not? I mean, they can get information. You can make formations out of these beautiful dude. You can have standard bearers and all that. They have their own thing, which is nice, of course, which is always nice. Yes, level 6. Gonna go for that gold. 26,000 gold. Holy crap. I don't know if I want to go for that at the moment, but I will go for that at the moment. See, something is wasting gold, so something has an upkeep of gold. Something has an upkeep of gold. Let's get over here immediately before the real crap starts. We cannot take the bushes for the wood, but that's okay. That's okay. Are we close? Yes, we are. Excellent. Beautiful stuff, my friends. Beautiful stuff. Let's get here. Excellent. So we're gonna stop. As you can see, the moment this is, for instance, full, these bastards would not be entering it anymore. They would just stand there doing nothing. And that's a nice thing. That's a very nice thing of them. So let's now concentrate on getting all of our peasants inside the fortress. Get inside the fortress and all is good. Look at these bad boys. Look at these bad boys. They're real bad boys. Real bad. Oh, you did not destroy it. Your accuracy is shite, so I'm gonna go into the town center and upgrade your accuracy again. Artillery range, artillery accuracy. Going for it immediately, my friends. Immediately. Now, I think there is probable upkeep on them. Upkeep only in iron and coal. Okay. Okay, advance to have impact fear. Command center is close. Dwelling is very close and there is no room to retreat. OMG, that's a bad mojo. So in general, upkeep of iron and coal because they're gonna be fighting. Storm force. This parameter determines a unit's ability to assault a building. 20. Wait, I thought that these guys cannot enter buildings. Ha 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 ha. But hell's bell, it would seem they can. It would seem they can. And you guys suck ass at actually targeting this specific thing. Hopefully the upgrades here do work. And I'm gonna get for immediately artillery range. Immediately artillery range. Like a beast. I can of course go for the beautiful end of 17th century dragoons. But I would like to utilize Conquistador because I like the look of Conquistadors. They're just beautiful looking unit. Cost of cannons. Cannons just let's get the cost or speed. No, let's get two more. Two more on this bad boys. Two more. That's it for now. That should be enough. It takes quite a bit of a long time. He's completely missing the point. You're completely missing the point. Anyway, guys, I wish you the very best. Next time, more love, more drugs, more sex, and more good stuff. If we're moving into the Mayas, we're gonna completely rape, pillage, and burn them with everything that we have.